So I've got four physical media releases I want to talk about. And since we talked about The Him, which is found footage, I'm going to start off with the found footage one that released this month, and it is an Arrow release. That this is actually a Shudder original. So if you guys have Shudder, you can watch it. But we got Deadstream.
Oh,
This is actually directed by a husband and wife, Joseph and Vanessa Winter, starring Joseph Winter as he's the main character in this film, and it's about how he is a YouTube sensation influencer, and he is known for doing extreme kind of pranks, and he finds himself into some trouble, and he gets canceled, loses all of his subscribers, loses all of his sponsorships, and so he is slowly building it back up. Well, he decides what he's going to do is one night, the entire night, he's going to go to a haunted house, live stream it, and lock himself in. So this is a horror comedy, and he makes dumb decision after dumb decision for the stream. He locks himself in and throws the keys somewhere. When he pulls up in his car to try and keep himself from driving away if he's scared, he pulls the spark plugs out, throws it into the woods, and it's just about him trying to spend one night in this haunted house. There's a scene where a crazed YouTube fan shows up at this house to join him, and it gets a little wacky there. But this is a lot of fun. Arrow Video put this out, so there it is right there. It's got some good little scares. Like I said, it's a horror comedy, so it's definitely light, fun. And there's a little intro that the directors do for this film, and it kind of sets the tone of what you're getting yourself into. The kind of comedy that Joseph Winter that he gives in this movie, it's really good. I highly recommend this one. I had a lot of fun. It's not like an excellent, this is like Oscar-worthy type stuff. This is just a fun movie to put on and have a good laugh. So I definitely recommend this one.
It's so good. I love when he puts the camera on the Slim Jim and calls it the meat stick camp.
The meat stick camp. Yep. And he makes a joke about duct tape fixes everything. So he duct tape here, and there's a scene with a growing elongated finger. That's all I'm going to say. You have to watch the movie. It's kind of nasty.
It's a fun watch.
Yeah, it's fun. This one kind of took the physical media world by storm when this released. Sony put this out, and we've got Tom Savini's 1990s The Night of the Living Dead. This is just released brand new on 4K from Sony Pictures, and original artwork. It looks great. The back, there you go. You got the girl, and inside you got the 4K in the Blu-ray. One I will say, if you guys are all about transfers and everything, excellent. They did such a good job with this. Really, really impressed. But I think what impressed me the most with this release is you obviously getting what they're calling the uncensored cut, which was 70. Tom Savini says 70% of what he intended, because a lot of this stuff didn't even really get shot, or for legal purposes didn't even got shot but couldn't be released. Which unfortunately the scene that he talks about would have been really, really cool in the movie. But they changed the opening to black and white to better to have a nod to the original 1968 film. But if you guys haven't seen, I'm sure most of you have seen this, but it's basically a modern remake. Tom Savini effects on the zombies, and Barbara has a much more important role in this than just the dimwit in the movie, unfortunately. And she has this kind of Sarah Connor type of arc in the film, and I think it's really cool. But also what I think is great with this, and I think more studio labels need to be doing this and need to take note, is the special features with this. They brought back Barbara for an interview. I don't remember if the Tom Savini one was an older one, but I believe it's the first time that it's ever been released to people. And it's an incredible, there's also a brand new audio commentary. If you guys are big into audio commentaries, great. And it's you learn a lot, and of course you learn. Tom Savini. This was a very troubled shoot. He was dealing with a divorce at the time, so there's a lot going on. But even though this is what he says, 70% of his envisioned take of this film, I still think it's an incredible movie. Lots of new gore scenes. There's a head explosion in this one they added. So really cool stuff with this.
Cool,
If you guys have the chance to pick this up, which I hope Sony releases more, I would definitely get this.
Okay.
These next two are really, really cool. I'm going to start with this one. So there's a company called Vice Press. They're based out of UK, and they have a series of releases they do called the Film Vault. They released 2. This is number, what are we at here? 9 and 10. I'm actually going to show you them backwards. We'll start with number 10. This just came out. And these are really cool. So they released the Poltergeist.
Oh,
right
that's
here.
one of my favorite movies.
So they're all numbered right here. And so if you open this up, it's really cool. So you got that, some new artwork. And the artwork that Vice Press did for this is so cool. So of course you have that. On the back, it's a numbered release. You got the tree. What's really cool is when you open this, opens up to the film static, the TV static right there. This is, and then in this, it's like an envelope. If I can get this out, hold on, guys. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I'm not gonna, go through all that because that is very hectic and hard to get back in. But I think the Steelbook artwork that they do for these are just incredible. So
Yeah.
there's that Steelbook you got, and then of course on the back. How can we forget the clown?
It's so good.
And then, so there's that. The last one I'm going to show you guys today. Get this back in here. This is one of my favorite films. I do love the Poltergeist. They focused a lot in horror for this release. So this one, I want to show you guys. This is number 9, is The Shining. So they did Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, and I think this artwork is just a masterpiece, right? Jack Torrance overlooking the maze right there. And we'll go ahead and take this off so you guys can see it. On the back, you have his typewriter, and you guys are really gonna, if you like this movie, you're really gonna like this. Open this up. You have basically what he wrote right there. Just the whole scene. I always forget what it says. All work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. So right there. And again, that's the same thing. It's as the Poltergeist with the TV static. It's just an envelope that has postcards. It's got a couple posters and stuff. So there is that. But the Steelbook is really what sets it off for me, right there. So there's that. The back, red rum, and then there is, you actually get disc art, new disc art for this release rather than the other ones that have been come out in the past. So there you go. And that is everything that I am showing you guys today. Also, I forgot to mention on the other one, the artwork for the Steelbook continues on with the inside of it.
Jeez.
So,
Oh my gosh.
there, and you know, I know. Go ahead. Sorry.
I hate how much I want that.
I want the shit out of that. Like, I want the shit out of that.
Hey, I will say though, you see something like
my
this.
favorite movie. Oh my god.
Yeah. You're talking about it, showing it off, and I'm on my other screen, like shopping where I can find it,
Well,
and then having a heart attack. At
Yeah,
the time, but
It goes up in Monster Mall tomorrow.
There you go.
hey.
Go there. You know, and
Both
I
of them
was
are
saying though, I feel like for what you're getting, if you're comparing, I mean, this is close to, I would argue, like a Manta Lab, or if you guys know what that is, this is close to that and nowhere near the price. So I mean, you can kind of justify it that way.
Yeah, those are beautiful sets.
Yeah.
Beautiful sets.
So that's all I have to show with you guys. I did want to mention, Kelsey, you inspired me from the last broadcast. You talked about on your Discord, you're doing like the map game, board games, or something like that. So what I did is, if you guys want to join or be a part of it, I created it's a calendar, 31 days of Halloween horror movie watch list. So it's on. I have a YouTube video about it where I talk about I showcase what we're going to be watching. There's a printout if you guys want to print out and join with me. So we're starting tomorrow night with Hocus Pocus. So if anybody wants to join in on that, that is available. That's what I've got for you guys.